Hello, folks. I just want to have a bit of a chat today, and I think I'm going to talk about elders versus elderly. Now, first of all, welcome back to Baghdad. All the new subscribers, great, top job. All the people leaving comments, fantastic. Keep them coming. And suggestions, and just for the one that said they wanted a bit of a foodie video, there's one coming up, not too far in the future. Yeah, Cambodia versus the UK. Now, I'm generalizing as I always do. So what I'm saying is not 100%, and it is just my view, what I've seen, what I've heard, and how it's come to me. Many people have a very different view, possibly to mine, and that's fine. That's how it should be. But let's go elders versus elderly. What do I mean? Well, in the UK, I would be seen as elderly, as in infirm, invisible, no real use, past your prime. You're around, but the sooner that's over, probably the better. Again, I'm generalising. Don't get your knickers in a twist. In Cambodia, it's different. For an example, they use the word bong, right? And we're not talking about bong. We're talking about a respect term. And so sometimes at the end of it, they'll say your name and then bong or hello, sir, bong or whatever. And it's a respect term for, it has many uses, but it does work for their elders, right? And they see their elders as valuable and still part of the community. And people way younger than you will smile at them and say hello. And the kids that are going along, 10, 12-year-olds going to school, going, hi, hello, sir, big beaming smile. We've lost that in the UK, in many places. Now, let's talk about shopping. Let's, for example, shopping. You go to the markets, you go to a supermarket, whatever. Here's another example. In the UK, you just get pushed past. People will race past you. You're just in the way. It's like, come on, old man. Get your trolley out of the way. I've got to get back to work. Here it's different. Here people have patience and time for the elders. Where in the UK, the elderly are just causing a problem. And when you observe family life, which I haven't seen a lot of, but I've seen some, and been close to some as well, enough to be able to see with my own eyes. Elders are still part of the family forever. Like take a roadside food place I go to regularly. Well, regularly, once a month, twice a month. It's away from where I live, but it's I like it there. It's a roadside place, tin shack. It's quite big. It's not like a market. Little stalls that I showed you the other day. And in there, you can see these old ladies, right? Who I don't know. I would guess about 70s. It's very hard to judge age with the Khmer because they age well. They really do. So that would be my guess. But they're still there and they're part of the business. Now, there's many reasons to that. There is the case of there's no social security here. There's no pensions that they're going to draw that's going to be enough for them to survive and live alone and not have to go to work. However, when you see them interacting with the team and the family there, they're still smiled at and they're still asked questions. They're accepted that they have some wisdom to give or experience to give just by the fact that they've been on the planet so many years as elders. Go to the UK. Yeah, what do you know? What do you know, you old swine? Get out of the way. I'll give you an example. The last job I did was working in biolabs in the school, cleaning the biolabs. Great job, great team, lovely. But again, to many of the teachers there, like, what this, the kids, yes, but this was teachers, right? Teachers in their late 30s, 40s would ignore you. You're a cleaner, you're not nothing. When you start to talk to them, they find out you've been an aircraft engineer, you've run businesses, you've been a trucker, you've taught people and schooled people, right? You've had an education in physics and maths and other parts of science, technical and engineering drawing. And it blows their brains like, oh, because they just view you as elderly. Again, that's an opinion because I can't get inside their head, but I know how I was reacted to. Now, a lot of people didn't, and it was wonderful, but a lot of people did, and it's not like that here. The elders are not invisible here. Now, why have I done all this? And if you stay to the end, there's a bonus of a nice little sunset I'm going to put on. Why have I said all this? The reason is, if you're thinking of coming to Southeast Asia and you're believing that your age in numbers, I'm not talking about your health, I'm not talking about your financial situation, I'm just talking about your age in numbers. Let's say over 60. And you're thinking, I wonder how I'll be treated. I think you're in for a great surprise. I think you're going to love it. Now, is it 100%? No. Is it Valhalla? No. But it's bloody close. Anyway, here's your sunset as a reward for staying and listening to all this dribble. Until next time.